Hey, how's it going? Long time no see. Let's just get right into it, shall we? So, as y'all can see, I'm in PJs. I think it's almost like 10:30. I just put my son to bed and I decided that I'm going to actually put in the effort, well, the effort that I do have to post on my YouTube channel because I haven't made a video in like 2 months. But there's a reason for that. So, without I don't want to say without getting too much into it, but just I feel like I owe all 66 of my subscribers an explanation. Um, for starters, trying to make the content that I want to make, I feel like I figured out what type of content I want to make. And I think I just want to be a vlogger, like a lifestyle vlogger, and just do like regular day in the lives where I get on the camera and talk to y'all. We go to the grocery store. I talk about my son, like talk about my day-to-day life. I thought I wanted to have, and that would be like my niche, right? So, doing those kind of videos, trying to put effort into making it like interesting, it's a lot of work, especially because my life is day to day. It's not very exciting. I live a regular life, and I always say that, like, work, take care of my son, come home, go to sleep. It's kind of like a cycle to day to day. Nothing really changes, and then like to do something extra to kind of put some excitement into the content I'm trying to make. Sometimes it just throws our schedule off. Sometimes it can be very expensive depending on what I'm trying to do. So yeah, it takes a lot of effort to make those videos, and I don't get too many views, which is like, okay, whatever, but not necessarily whatever, because I do want people to actually watch it, get to know my personality, because my goal is like, even if my life is boring, I want people to come to my channel because they fuck with me. Excuse my French, but like because they like, oh, I like her. She seemed cool. She seemed like somebody who I would be interested in watching. Because that's what I do. A lot of the girls that I watch who are vloggers or whatever, or people, not just girls, but in general that I watch, it's just because I feel like they got a cool personality. So that's number one. It takes a lot of effort, and then I feel like the content is boring, and then I have all these ideas, but I'm not sure how to execute them. Like my Confessions of a Sinner, I want to do those as story times, and I have like my diaries, like my video diaries that I come on and do. I think I'm gonna make this a video diary where I just talk about things that are going on in my life. I write them down in my journal. I've been going like, it's been a lot going on since the last time we talked. And when I'm overwhelmed, like when I'm stressed and if it's a lot of stuff going on, I don't really be having nothing to say. It's like my mouth I just kind of go mute. And so it's hard for me to like, say if like I'm going through something, I decide to be obedient and actually write in my journal have a conversation with God via my journal, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, okay, I can make a video about this. Whatever excitement or I don't even like the motivation that I have, eventually it just kind of drains, and I'm just like, I'm not sure. My mama just text me. I'll text her back if I want to talk about it. But yeah, I have ideas of things that I want to do, day-to-day things that I just feel like I could do, especially with the shorts. So if you watch any of my shorts or whatever, I feel like that's kind of like a way for me to jump into what I'm trying to do, right? But a lot of the reasons why I'm like not doing shorts for real is because sometimes I be a little embarrassed about my life. Which I shouldn't be, because everything that I have, I pray for. I guess I'd be embarrassed because I'm not where I want to be. So I project onto y'all. I feel like at 31, mind y'all, my birthday just passed. It's a lot going on. I don't think I even talked to y'all. I think on my birthday or nothing like that. My birthday just passed in September, and I feel like at 31, with the opportunities that were presented to me at a earlier age, I should be further along. And sometimes I look around at my life and I'm just like, I'm not satisfied. And I shouldn't be like that, because I should be more grateful, because the stuff that I have, I actually prayed for and I worked really hard for it. And if I'm being completely honest, at 31, this is my first time actually maintaining the things that I have. Like, I'm being real with y'all, paying my bills on time. Your girl did not used to like to pay bills or pay bills. Really, you know, I have my own. I own a car. I don't have a car note, which is a first. I've never owned a car before. I've always had a car note. I've been paying my insurance on time. I've been paying my rent on time. I've been paying my water bill, my light bill. Like, I've been doing good with making sure my baby gets to school every day. Like, certain challenges that I used to have when I was younger, just because I wasn't focused. I don't have those challenges anymore. So I feel like in the grand scheme of things, I am doing pretty good for myself, because I could be out homeless on the streets, or I could be back living with my parents like I was before I got in this space. So, but I do feel like sometimes I just be a little embarrassed, like embarrassed about the way my house look, even though like I live in an older home. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a lie. I would say I love my house. I'm grateful for my house. I wish it was more modern. Like, I wish it looked more aesthetically pleasing for my videos. Like, cause I'm like, I can record videos of me just like cleaning up my house, or like, I even had videos like, I could just record videos of me doing my nighttime routine, ironing my son clothes, ironing our clothes for school, and just do a voiceover and talk about my day or whatever. Like, little stuff, you know, just anything is content type of stuff. But I always get embarrassed, because I'm like, I don't feel like my furniture or nothing look bad. It's just like the lighting, and I don't know, just a bunch of excuses, right? I just get super self-conscious about dumb stuff. So yeah, but I just got to rambling. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm just rambling. But I did just want to put the effort, even though I'm not there. Like, I don't know. But honestly, this is what I want to do. This right here, like how I'm just talking. I just want to, but I would, if like in a perfect world, I would be live, right? I love to watch people live. I don't know why I like to watch people's lives so much, but I like engaging with people, and on their platforms. And so I want to have a platform where people engage with me. You don't have to be hundreds of thousands of people. I just want to like get on live, do my hair, talk about like pop culture, talk about whatever, do my makeup, talk about my kid, you know, motherhood, just, you know, just girly stuff, just people stuff. Like, in a perfect world, when I think about my fantasy self, and I call it my fantasy self because this is a version of myself that's in my head. She is very open. She is very confident. She's very playful. She's very charismatic. She has a support system. She's built a support system for herself. She's very, down to earth. And as far as like the content thing is concerned, it's more of like, less of like, how with me, some content creators or some people that you may engage with online, you consider them as like celebrity. You don't feel like you would ever get a reply from them, or you don't feel like I want to be a person who is someone you can connect with, right? Unless boundaries is crossed. But in a perfect world, if I had a bigger platform, it would be like say for instance, if there was a topic that I was talking about on my channel and we're engaging in the comments or whatever, and then you may have a question, it shouldn't be a second thought to be like, let me reach out to Raven to see if she ever whatever. And it's not like, oh, I wonder if she's gonna reply. I just want to have a see, I feel like saying internet friends is just sounds so weird, but that's what I really want it to be like. I want to be able to get on here and it's like I'm talking to my homegirls and my homeboys or whatever. I'm just trying to figure out how to execute that. I want to be a doer. You know, I don't want to be a dreamer. I mean, naturally, I'm a dreamer. I've always been a dreamer, but I want to be a doer. And I'm trying to figure out how to be a doer. Like this version of this woman, this fantasy woman that I have in my head who is, you know, she's beautiful in her own right. She has hobbies. She has goals. She's motivated. She is she has self-discipline. She's kind. She's patient. She has courage. You know, like she's fit and healthy. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to become that person day by day. You know what I'm saying? Like she has a business, she has a career. She's a philanthropist in her own right. She helps her community. She advocates for people like her, you know. She's that girl. She is that girl. And I'm trying to figure out how to become her day by day. And sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I've ran kind of like out of options on. I was telling my best friend, I'm trying to stop this video at 20 minutes, but because I'm just rambling. But I was telling my best friend on the phone, we was talking the other day. I'm like, I've been trying to figure out a way to bust my life up, and I just do not know what, like, I don't know. If you're not from Detroit, if you're from Detroit, you know what I'm saying. But like in Detroit, it's like a saying, bust your life up, right? It come from a song. Busting your life up, I mean, it's just kind of self-explanatory, but it's like getting your shit together, getting your bag up, elevating your life, you know, like it's like a glow up, right? So I'm trying to figure out how to bust my life up so that I'm able to live the way that I want to live. I'm able to provide for my son in the way that I want to provide. I'm able to have disposable incomes, to have hobbies. Because if I'm being completely honest, my hobbies is kind of expensive. Like the stuff that I want to do, I want to get into gardening. I want to get into baking. I used to love to be a DIY girly, do my own hair, do my own nails and everything. But because I have a son now, like I don't have all of the time to just sit in the mirror and pamper myself all day. I just don't have time to do that. And you know, I'm hoping that whatever avenue I go into to boss my life up provides me with some type of financial freedom so that I can do those things for myself. But I'm trying to figure it out, y'all. So if you do come across this video, and you get to this part, thank you for watching, because I'm just talking about nothing. But if you could like the video and let's make up a thing. Let's do the pink heart emoji. We're gonna do a pink heart emoji. You can do the double heart or the single heart if you made it this far. And maybe that'll be our thing. If you ain't got nothing to say and it's just like, hey girl, I watched your video, cool. I'm gonna give you a thumbs up and I'm gonna put a pink heart. I appreciate that. And that'll be the thing going forward. I'm thinking that I'm gonna just maybe start making videos like this where they don't have to be 40 minutes long. It's just me just getting on here talking about whatever I'm feeling. But yeah. What else has been going on? Girl, like the kid has been stressed out. I watched this video on YouTube, right? And it was like advice from older people. It was I forget the channel name, but this guy, he was doing outside interviews with with elderly people, right? And they were giving out great life advice that they would give to their younger selves. They were talking about their biggest regrets in life and advice that they would give to, you know, younger people. And one of the guys, the men, excuse me, who was in the video, he said something and that stuck with me, right? And if I can remember it correctly, the quote was something like, if you live in the past, you'll always have regrets or you'll always be depressed. If you live in the future, or no, I think he said if you dwell on the past, you'll always be like depressed, right? If you worry or if you constantly think about the future, you'll always be anxious. But if you live in the moment, you'll have peace, right? Not thinking about what I should have done to make my life better or what I need to do to make my life better. Thinking about where I am now, right? And when I heard that quote, I did write it down, right? I wrote it down. I put it on my bulletin at work by my desk. And I'm like, okay, if I think about where I am now compared to even where I was last year, I'm doing so much better. And I should be able to sit in that and be proud. But because I'm always thinking about what I want to do, constantly comparing myself to the things that I see online, it's hard, you know? So, yeah. So that's where I am with it. This is going to be, should I make it a video diary? Video diary, let's catch up. I'm not sure what I'm going to title this. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's been going on. I do want to get on here and talk to y'all about what's been going on with Ryan's school. That's my son, if y'all didn't know. I think I told y'all in a previous video diary about my frustrations with the education system with special needs. My son has autism, so he's in he's in special education. And this is he's my only child. I didn't know anything about autism until I had an inkling that he may have it, and I started to learn. But even still, right now in this current place, my son is 6. I'm just now really trying to get into what's going on, right? So we had parent teacher conference, and I got some ideas. I don't know, I'm just rambling. I think I'm going to make a video about that. Because I do want autism moms and dads to be a part of my community, because I need a community. I need somebody to talk to about this, because you don't understand until, you know, unless you got a child with autism or special needs in general. But yeah, this video is 17 minutes. That is just me rambling. I'm not going to edit this. I'm going to upload this right now. Yeah, so yeah, that's the video, and I'm gonna try my best to record again sometime this week coming up. It's Friday, so let's say by next Sunday hopefully we'll have another video. Fingers crossed. But yeah, thanks for watching. And it's like, girl, watching what are you doing? Yeah, so I will talk to y'all later. Peace.